Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm just journaling, so come on along. Well, I did finish my new garden journal. I've got it all together, so let me show you what I did. Instead of making the 2 signatures that I talked about yesterday, I did make 3 with 3 sheets in each, so that's 12 pages and 24 and 36 pages. I figured that's enough for now. And what I did was I marked them with a template, and then I just sewed them in using the regular pamphlet stitch. I did the first signature with purple floss, and then the second with green, and the third with pink. And I added these little charms on that were gifted to me. I think these are from Heather C. Heather, let me know. I believe you're the one who gave me these little charms. I may put an eyelid up here after and hang some kind of dangle off the top. So I decided to change the name of my property from Muddy Acres to Soggy Bottom. Now a sog, S-O-G, is kind of like a marshy or a bog-like land. And we live down at the bottom of the road in a very soggy, wet property. So this is like from the movie Where Art Thou, oh brother, where art thou? With the Soggy Bottom Boys, the band that they put together. So on the first page, I just put this cute little baby with the Soggy Bottom diaper on and wrote Garden Journal 2022. So I have a title page. I thought that was so cute. Soggy Bottom. Had to go with that. So my first actual page of journaling is going to be about the seeds that I started. And I printed out my picture on my little Canon Ivy printer. And people ask me about this, and this is what it is. It's a mini printer, no ink, fits in the palm of your hand. It prints these little pictures that have sticky back, so you can stick them right in your journal. It also comes with different stickers and borders and things that you can put on the picture. So I put this little border here of these flowers. And basically these are the cups with the dirt with the seeds. Nothing growing yet. It's going to take a while for those seeds to germinate. I love that printer for journaling because if you need to journal something or you need a picture of it, you can just take the picture with your phone right away, use your phone as the app, print it out, and there you have it. Stick it in your journal, and your journaling is good for the day. So what I want to do is record the type of flowers these are, and I have my picture, and I got out some paper for the background because this is just a plain white sheet. Some of these have been used for something. A big round hole in them. I don't know why. I guess I punched out some circles. I don't know why I used a full sheet of paper for that though. And I've got these butterflies from the Dollar Tree in case I feel like decorating. And I have some strips of paper that are left over from when I made the pages. So the pages in this book are 6 by 8. So the sheets I cut were 12 and then folded them in half, and they're 8 inches tall. So these papers are left over from trimming the pages. So I can use these for pockets or tucks. And also some journaling cards from this paper pack, which is called Bloomfetti. So it's kind of like flowers, and some of it has like this confetti looking little dots in the background. Kitty in here wants my attention. This might look pretty with yellow. Ooh. yellow. I like this card. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet because I want to get the seed pack. Of course, I could just put the seed pack in a pocket and put a journaling card in too, and then just decorate the background. Now, this is not supposed to be a fancy dancy journal. This is just supposed to be to record the seeds that I plant, and maybe if I go out and buy some new plants to put in. I know the rabbits ate all of my pansies last year. All of them, except for the one that's springing up in the sidewalk. So I don't know if any of them had a chance to reseed. So I might have to go out and buy a bunch of pansies because I love my pansies in the spring. What do you want? What do you want? She's pulling on my arm. She wants me to do something. I bought some new cat food for her today, and I think she wants some more. She's getting to be a fussy eater in her old age because she's 15 years old, and she was losing weight. So I'm trying to feed her a variety of different things. She's eaten dry food most of her life and was very happy with it. And now all of a sudden I think she has a little bit of a hard time with the dry food. I don't know which way this goes. I think it's the same both ways. Maybe a corner tuck. I can fill it up with stuff. Put a border up here. Oh, and I have these butterflies. Aren't these pretty? I should have bought a couple packets of these. I've been doing these really weird combinations lately. Where'd my newspaper go? I have a big mess here because I was sewing and putting together the journal. And everything is still on the table. So I switched out my blue-green butterflies for pink. And I cut a border to match that. I think I'm going to go with pink and yellow, which is a really weird combination, I know. Especially for red flowers. If I just make a little corner tuck, use that to decorate. I could probably just stick that in there like that. Take some notes and put the picture on here. That might be sufficient. Okay, so this gets glued in the corner. Is there any glue left in here? Oh, here comes Kitty. Here comes Kitty. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off while I try to squeeze out glue from the bottom of the bottle. Well, I was going to throw this out, but I think there's still a little bit left in there. It's like that old ketchup commercial, anticipation is making me wait. Do you use everything to the very last drop before you throw it away? Or do you get frustrated at the end and just chuck it in the trash? I get a lot of satisfaction out of using things to the very last drop. I don't know why. But I do. Okay, use the Fabri-Tac for the tuck because I like a stronger glue. But for the top, I think I will just use tacky glue And this is almost empty too. There's my paper towel. After all I've done, I'm not ready. I should have done all this before I put on the camera. Let's see if I can get something out of here. I had this upside down, so this is flowing. That's good. Keep that upside down. So did you start any seeds yet? Well, we're going into spring, which means the southern hemisphere is going into fall. We had snow today. It snowed most of the whole day, but very lightly. Wasn't sticking too much until about 2 or 3 o'clock it started sticking. So I'm going to put the black wing on the pink. Put them down like that. Get that glue again. When I first saw people haul these, I wanted them so badly. I said, oh, I'll never see those at my Dollar Tree. And they're finally at my new Dollar Tree. It's funny though, these are not in the craft section. Where's the little packet of them? See, it says Floral Garden at the top. So you have to look for them in their garden section. It's not really a garden section. It's kind of where they have the plastic flowers and ribbons and styrofoams and things like that. Not an outside garden section, I should say. Okay, where did I put the cap? There's the cap. Okay, well, this is drying. Well, you know what? Maybe I could just, if I'm done with it, I can just go ahead and put it in the book. I don't know if I want to put pink around the edge. Where's that scrappy yellow? Boy, am I making a mess here. Mamma mia. I need to clean up. Where's the yellow? Where's the yellow? Looking for the yellow scrap. I was thinking about distressing, but I don't know how pink's going to come out on the yellow. It actually looks okay. I thought maybe it would come out orangey. Just add a little more pink to the yellow. This is StazOn Fuchsia Pink. And I'm just going to go around the edge like we all do all the time. Although I hardly use brown. Don't get me wrong, I love grungy journals, I love vintage journals, I love gorgeous, beautiful journals that people make with awesome kits that they buy from other artists. But when I journal, it just always seems to come out like colorful and fun. So I just go with it. I don't know, that adds something, I guess, to the page. Okay, now I can glue it down in the book. And then everything I want to say or stick in, I'm going to put in this tuck right there. So what are we going to go with? Let's see. This is almost to the end. Yeah, so I'm going to have to buy some pansies. I like the small ones. I mean, the ones with the big flowers are pretty, but the small ones seem to do well and reseed every year, except for when the rabbits come and eat them all. So I doubt I'm going to get any this year, because they ate them down till there were no blooms left. And you don't get any flowers, you're not going to get any seeds. No flowers, no seeds. Okay. Give me a minute to glue this down. Okay, I just had an idea. I was trying to figure out how I could glue this down, but I don't want to glue it down because of the information that's on the back. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just make a card to put in here for the picture and put the date when it was planted, and then I can put some other information on this card and put these in the tuck on the page. Oops. And that's what I'm going to do. Pretty soon I have to start my zinnias, because they take a while. Give them a head start. I think it's going to be a little smaller. Let's see. I wonder what I can do here. Where's my hole punch? I think that's the big hole. I wonder if I could just take my hole punch and punch out this side. Looks a little bigger than the other one. Okay, now I'll do this back and forth till there's nothing left, right? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's see how it looks in here, though. Okay. Okay. And maybe we need to layer, because I'm all about layering. papers over here. Got these little purple flowers. No, I don't like that. Stand by. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to go with this confetti paper. That's very colorful. Okay, I'm going to layer it like this, and then just write the date and what it is over here, and I'll write more information on the back. What can I write on this one? I might not even need this one, but maybe I will. Okay, so first things first, let's put this down first. The picture is easy, you just peel off the back and stand up because I get everything crooked. Okay, there we go. Stick that down. And some glue for this. I guess I can use my glue stick. Except for this is almost empty and I want to use it up. Use it up before it gets too gooky. Although I heard people add water. Put in a little bit of water once it gets too gooky. Kind of thin it out a little bit. Little puppy on the front page. Eyeball it. Eyeballing it. Oops, I moved it. I moved it. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Okay, this is the Cardinal Climber, cross between a Morning Glory and a cypress vine. So I'm going to go ahead and write some information, then I'll come back and show you my finished card. There's my finished page. I have my seed packet pocket. Inside is the tag with the picture of the cups where I planted the seeds, what it is, when I planted it. I did go around the edge with the pink ink to make it match this page. I put some of this bright pink ribbon on there. Took my notes about soaking the seeds and how many seeds I planted, and about this being a hybrid cross between the cypress vine and the Morning Glory, and what it's going to look like. And I'm just going to slip that in there. And that goes in my little side tuck here with my pretty little butterflies flying. And I didn't put anything on the back. I might save this for germination date. And on this side I took a couple more notes, how the seeds are toxic to humans and pets and avoid high nitrogen fertilizers. And I'm just going to add that in there for now. Like I said, and maybe put in a picture when they germinate, see what they look like. So this is not your typical garden journal. This is more of a junk journaler's garden journal, if that makes any sense. So I just want to thank you for coming. Oh, wait. Before I thank you, somewhere here is, here it is, the bottom of the bag. Okay. The ribbon. Can't forget the ribbon. So for now, I think I'm just going to wrap it with this really pretty sheer ribbon to close it up. Mr. Possum says I should put a strap on it. He thinks everything needs to be closed with a strap. I don't know what kind of strap he's talking about, but So I have my journal started, and I really have nothing to put in here unless I buy a plant or go outside and see what's blooming. Or when I plant some more seeds, or I buy some pansies. Isn't that pretty? All right, there she is, the garden journal. I love it, I love it. Here's my little dangles. It's all put together, it started, and yay. Happy journaling about the garden from now until either I fill up the book or start another journal, right? So thanks for coming along today. Happy junk journaling, happy junk garden journaling. Bye-bye.